Hello guys, I'm Glenn Garcia, teacher by profession and a chess player by passion. I would like to share my insights to the game of chess aimed for players at the club level. I'm a member of the G4 Chess Club Olongapo City, Philippines, and I've been teaching chess in the grassroots level for more than 10 years now. I'm using an analysis board editor from the website chess.com. No infringement nor copyright violation intended. I'll be using a combination of English and Tagalog throughout this video, since my targeted audience are young Filipino chess players on the club level. Let's take a look at the position on the board. As we can see, both players have 4 pawns each, but the main difference is the other pawn of white, which stands on the corner or on the side of the board, is far from the other groups of pawns. Sa chess kasi may tinatawag tayong pawn island. Okay? Pawn island is a group of pawns on one side of the board. Usually, it may or may not be connected in a pawn chain, but as long as it's um, on the same group, like magkakatabi sila or pwede sila magsuportahan, this is what we call a pawn island. So this pawn here, these pawns here of white from f3, g3, and h3 forms an island, okay? As well as the black pawns on f7, f6, g5, and h5 forms an island also. Pero itong pawn ng white sa gilid, this is what we call an outside passed pawn. From the previous lesson, we already learned that passed pawns are pawn that can be turned into queen. Pag hindi napigilan, magi-queen yung pawn. So therefore, in this position, white can actually use his pawn to deflect the black's king from this side of the pawn, so white can eat all the pawns here before black can go back. So let us try to see the solution. White plays a5. Siyempre, habulin ng black. White plays a6. Habulin ulit ng black. And white plays a7. And then, black king can capture on a7. But after that, white king can go forward. King f5. Subukang lumapit ng king ng black. King takes pawn. Lapit siya ulit. And then, king takes pawn. Lapit siya ulit. Okay, so as we can see, black is just too late to rescue his pawns. So let's try it one more time. White plays a5. Siya habulin ng black. White plays the pawn again on a6. Black tries to catch up. And then white plays a7. Kinain niya. So, ang gagawin ngayon ng white, uubusin niya yung pawn sa king side. And black's king will try to go back. Takes. King d4. King f6. King e3. King takes pawn. King takes f3. King takes h5. And king takes g3. And this time, white plays h4. And the next move would be king g5. And then to push his pawns straight to make a queen. Okay, here's another example. This time, it is from an actual game, an actual Grandmaster game from Bobby Fischer versus Bent Larsen, 1971. So here, white plays king d4, black plays king d6, Fischer plays a5. So, ang gagawin niya, ipapakain niya tong pawn dito para habulin ng king ng black. And then, white will go to the king side, same as planned. But this time, it's not so simple kasi yung entry ng king can be controlled by black. So, after a6, king c6, if white plays king e5, and black tries to capture this, there's some hope na makadraw pa siya. Let's say, for example, king a5, and then, black tries to play h4. Okay, since this pawn is not a sacrifice actually, this pawn cannot be taken because you will give black an outside, or not an outside pass pawn, but a pass pawn on the f file. Let's say for example, pawn takes pawn, black plays f5, and suddenly white cannot play king f6 kasi kapag pumunta siya dyan, didiretso yung pawn. So, hindi pwede yon. So, ang mangyayari, white plays h5, forcing black to capture. And after white captures here, um, black will simply push this pawn and then tries to run here to make a draw. So let's say for example white plays here. Okay, I think white is still winning this position kasi makokontrol niya yung b7 square before black can even go there and wins for white. Okay, let's try to go back from the starting position. So white plays king d4, black plays king d6. Fischer poses the pawn on a5. Larsen tries to catch it, and then white, Fischer plays a6. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Let's try to go back some few moves before. Okay, here Fischer played king d4, king d6, and after a5, what Larsen did was to push f6. Para kung hinabol niya tong pawn dito, hindi agad makakapasok si Fischer sa e5 square kasi kontrolado yun ng f6 square. So that's what happened. After a6, king c6, a7, king b7, Fischer played king d5, and then Larsen played h4. Ito yung position na gusto ko sana ipakita sa inyo. Sabi ko kanina, kapag kinain to ng white, may possibility na makadraw si Larsen. Why? Let's see. Let's try to check. After king takes pawn, king e6, f5, king e5, and then king b7, tapos yung pawn saksa h5, capture, capture, king c7, king g5, king d8, and then king takes pawn, king e8, king g6, and then king f8. At nakadraw si Larsen, no? Crucial kasi dito yung critical square na g7 na kung sakaling makokontrol niya ng black at makakapasok siya rito sa background, especially on the h8 square, may chance na siyang mag-draw, no? O kaya, draw na siya talaga. Tulad ng naging lesson natin sa last video, yung about the problem with the rook pawn. Okay? Okay, so naintindihan na natin kung gaano ka-importante yung role ng pass pawn sa endgame, no? Kasi yung kakayahan na gumawa ng queen ng isang player will usually decide the outcome of the game. So, tignan natin itong position na to. Lamang ng tore yung black. Teka ha, ilipat lang natin ang position tong white kasi mamati. Lamang ng tore yung black. Pero in this position, white is actually winning. Kahit siya pa yung titira. Bakit? Kasi hindi niya mapipigilang mag-queen ang isa sa mga pawn na ito. For example, black plays rook d6. White simply plays b7, threatening to queen on the move. And if black prevents that, white just marches on with c7 and it's over. Okay? So, to go back again. This time, black tries to attack one of the pawns from behind. Okay? So, halimbawa, itong pinush niya, ganun din ang gagawin ng white. Push lang siya ng isang pawn na magki-queen, babantayin nyo ng black, and then push lang. Okay? So, napansin natin kung gaano ka dangerous yung white, lalong-lalo na kapag connected pass pawns. Okay, tignan naman natin itong position na to, no? So, kung mapapansin natin, lamang ng bishop yung black, pero may dalawang pawn yung white, no? Sa position na to, hindi mapipigilan ng bishop yung dalawang pass pawn kasi hindi niya kayang i-cover yung dalawang square na dadaanan ng pawn ng sabay. Let's say for example, white pushes pawn on f7 para mag-queen siya next move, pipigilan ng black, and then the other pawn will now be the queen. Okay? Ngayon, kung sa kabila naman pwede rin, takes, and then gagawa siya ng queen next move. Okay, sa position naman na ito, magkikwin na tong pawn ng black, pero sa position na to, hindi siya makalabas dahil kontrolado ng queen yung escape squares niya. Actually, this position is a draw kasi hindi mapipigilan ng white na mag-queen yung pawn kapag titigilan niya ang check ang black. For example, takes a queen, c3 check, iwas, queen on the next move, so he has to check again, and then punta lang uli sa corner, no? So, nakikita natin yung idea na pwedeng um, makatable yung black kahit na una mag-queen yung kalaban. Okay, now this position is just another example ng tabla, no? One move queen na yung black. So, alam niyo na yung zigzag technique, no? Hindi siya gagana dito sa position na to kasi bishop pawn yan. So, after queen, queen g3 check, black plays king h1. Surprisingly, pinapakain niyo yung pawn niya. Kasi pag kinain niyo ng white stalemate. So, white has nothing better but to perpetually check black. This position will lead to a draw. Okay, pero may exemption to the rule. Example, itong position na to na masyadong malapit yung king ng white. So, after king e3, para pigilan mag-queen, pwede rito kasi kakainin ng queen yung pawn mate. So, dito lang. White plays queen check. And then, check here. Para mapersa yung black na harangan niya. And then, queen mate. So, nakita nyo yung exemption. Okay, so just to finish my lesson, I just want to emphasize the power of the pass pawn. So, nakita natin sa position na to lamang naman yung black, no? Meron siyang queen, knight, and bishop against white's 2 pawns. Pero itong dalawang pawn na to, pwedeng mag-queen